It's your girl HaitianDoll.Sophia back at it again with another YouTube video. So I know you guys are wondering what today's video is going to be about, and why I have my natural hair. So it's going to be dedicated to my natural hair care and basically a sum up of a little bit what my natural hair care journey is based upon. So I've been natural since 2016. Well, I transitioned in 2016, and basically I used to always get perm before that time, and it was just one day I noticed I was like, I really don't want to be. My sister went natural before me. My mom had one natural. She cut all her perm ends off. She basically had the CWA, and it was just me and my sister that had perm. So started me transitioning, it was like very like I was getting less hope because I was like, my hair is never gonna be curly all throughout, which is like I knew it would, but like I was being impatient with my natural hair journey. Like I was like trying to rush it, which you're not supposed to do. It's supposed to take a process, because after you transition, it's gonna be more quicker, I would say, if you cut it. It always is, because you already cut off the dead ends, whereas when you transition it, you have to wait for all the hair to grow in and revert and all your perm ends to go away. So when I started, I was like, this is taking forever, whatever. Gradually my ends, like, they started like reverting a little bit, and I end up cutting off some of the ends. Or if I went to the salon or got my hair done, I would get my ends cut off. But as the time went on, my hair would be harder to comb at the perm ends part, and you would think that it would be harder to comb the natural hair, but no, that wasn't the case, because I believe it was like that because when you have perm ends and natural hair, the perm hair is mostly damaged, especially. Not to say that all people with perm/relaxed hair is damaged. I'm just saying, like, my hair was more damaged at my perm ends. I was generally leaving in, well, I had to leave my perms in longer because as you guys can see, I have thick hair. So every time my hair would like grow in at the roots, when I would get a perm, I would have to leave it, and I would have to get the super, not the regular relaxer box, because my hair wouldn't take to the regular. I would have to get the super, and I had to use two. So with that being said, it was always like I was putting so much relaxer/perm in my hair, and my roots will always get burnt. I will always end up with burnt spots. And as perm, we would get our hair like straightened and get it wrapped. Not often. We would get it done like probably in a year. We'll probably get that done like 3 or 4 times. And I always like to have my hair relaxed, because I wouldn't have to deal with the pain of getting my hair combed, because I'm tender-headed. I'm way less tender-headed than I was when I was younger, but I was very tender-headed when I was younger. So I was, even with having perms, you know, black moms and black females in general and black people in general, they usually break tight, and I'm very like tender-headed. So having a perm was like, I was just always like, oh, team perm, team relaxer, because I don't have to deal with me crying when I get my hair done and my hair straight, because I was one of those people that was like, I like my hair better when it's straightened. But then at the same time, it was because I used to be like, I miss my hair when I was able to have puffs and my hair had like more volume, because with my hair being straight, it didn't have as much volume unless it was like growing out at the roots. Like, okay, example, when I needed a perm, like a relaxer bad, my hair would curl at the roots like this, and I'm like, no, I can't have this, I need to get my perm. But at the same time, I would see other girls with natural hair and with their waves and their coils, and I'll be like, oh my god, I'll miss my hair when it was like that. So that's when I really knew I wanted to transition, and I didn't want to have perm hair anymore. So after I decided to become natural, I started taking care of my hair more, because as I got older, my mom stopped doing my hair. Like, she stopped, like, when I say stop doing my hair, as in when we were younger, we would get like bows, barrettes, braids, and all that, and I wasn't getting that no more. As I got into like high school, like middle school, my mom was still doing my hair like in little like braid styles or buns, but not like really barrettes and things. But like towards the end of middle school, me and my sister would have to style my own hair, and that's when I start wearing more protective styles. like box braids and twists, and I got like my first on around middle school. So I really started getting protective styles. But then here's when, like, before I became natural, here's when stuff like went downhill, because I was already considered going natural in middle school. So when I was considered going natural in middle school, I had leave outs. Me having leave outs, as like the time progressed, I had a lot of heat damage. I was subjected to a lot of heat damage because I was blow drying my hair before I got a protective style, and having to flat iron my hair like at least a week to maintain my leave out. Even though my hair was perm, after a while, like if I had the protective style for in like 2 months, I wasn't having a perm during that time, so my hair would curl back up, way back up, if you will. So with that, a lot of heat damage. So when I finally decided to become natural, it was like I had to reverse all that damage. So I was really not trying to put heat on my hair, and if I did put heat on my hair, not a lot. I was using heat protecting spray. I was deep conditioning. I was trying to make sure if I had protective styles in, I could make them stretch to 2 to 3 months. So as the time progressed, I started caring about my natural hair more. That was around, middle school. I was in middle school around 2015, 2014-ish. So that's when I really started watching YouTube videos. When I really got into YouTube, when I was realizing, okay, I want to become natural, I started watching natural hair tutorials. I was watching people like, I really can't think of no, I was watching Chic Natural. I was watching, who else? Hair. So I really waited till my hair like, kind of got fully natural like it is now. It kind of got fully natural like the end of my junior year, almost fully natural. 4B hair type. I want to say in some parts it's like kind of 3C, like I have a little like this much of 3C, but all over basically my hair is 4A, 4B, and I don't wear my hair curly once, and it was a disaster because I really don't know like what products, like I know what products to use, but here's the thing with my hair, since it's low porosity, it's hard to clean some moisture. So I did it, and I went to school, and my hair was all poofed up, like it was barely no curl in my hair. It was like all the product just sucked out of my hair, and I'm like, these are products containing a lot of moisture, like, or second ingredient in water. It's primarily water in these products. So I was so confused. So I really just have to find stuff that work for my hair porosity, and because I was making sure my hair does not get subjected to heat damage. Because every time I wash my hair, I make sure I deep condition it. I make sure I use heat protecting spray, and they do say oil helps with it. Don't just be drenching your hair with oil before you damage, because I don't want heat damage. Even though I don't wear my curls, but I know eventually I will. The reason why I don't wear my curls, because you see how big my puff is with my hair being blown out. With my hair being curly, would not be like this. Like literally, I have bad shrinkage. It's really bad, and I love my shrinkage, but I hate it because it's to the point it makes me look like I'm bald. And I grew proud of my natural hair, but I really need to find ways to not necessarily heatless stretching, but try to find products that's gonna work for my low porosity hair. Move on to more growth. But moving on to the products I actually use for my hair. For gels, I like to use this right here, the Slick and Slay gel by She Is Bomb. And she has a lot of products I use, but after I got more and more, like my hair got more and more natural, it did not work for my hair. So I had to move on to something else. And I'm going to show you guys what edge control I use. I have other products that I use, but I'm just showing you guys which I would gravitate towards. So this right here, I know a lot of natural hair connoisseurs use this. The Edge Booster Pomade, Edge Booster Gel. I have the gel. I like this edge control because it gives me a nice hold. It smells good, and it doesn't necessarily just sit on my hair. Like some edge control, they'll give you a nice hold, but at the same time, they'll sit on your hair, and I don't like that. And then I have some positives and negatives with it, some pros and cons. Pros, it slicks my hair down, it gets it nice and sleek. That's what I use to do this. And some other gel I'm gonna show you guys in a minute, but it's pink, guys. I know you guys can see that. Since it is pink, it will leave you with pink flakes sometimes, it's according to like how much you put in your hair, and I wouldn't say that because I put a lot of gel in my hair to stick it down. Hair, people, they don't like using gel that flakes, but I'll sacrifice hold for the flakiness because I know that I'm gonna get a lot of hold. But if I can combat, it's also according to like what other products it mixes with, and if you're being active, sometimes it would drench down your face. So it all depends on how to feel. And this right here is gonna be something, I know a lot of people don't grease their hair anymore, but this right here is something that you're gonna want in your natural hair journey. My mom been using dual products, and especially this grease right here. I have the one that's for triple strength for severely damaged hair. And the reason why I use it, even though I don't have heat damage, I use it because if my hair ever was like on the verge of becoming damaged, I know I have something that protects damaged hair. And I have like a tiny bit of relaxed ends left, kind of wavy and straight little ends left, like a little bit, like this much left. So I make sure I stress to use this. And this, since it's triple strength, it's always gonna be better than the other ones. Like the other greases, how do we say it? The other types of the other formula of greases are good, but it's triple strength, so this is why I got this one. And I like to use my pick to like pick up my or natural. I advise you to get a pick, and the pick and this are gonna be your best friend. This is more so for detangling, that sometimes, like before I didn't have a pick, I would use this to kind of like pick out my bun. People think this is a puff, but this is a bun because my ends are tucked. It's just the way the bun is formed that makes it look like a puff. I guess you could call it a puff / bun, but I like to use like if I had a low ponytail or whatever, anything that had my hair like out. But this right here, you're gonna need a wide tooth comb. Don't just have one, have multiple, because this is what you're gonna need, and you also can brush. So yeah, and I have a couple more products to show you guys. I'm just gonna run and go get those because I forgot them in my room, but I'm gonna run and get those, and I'm gonna show you guys what else in my natural hair. So I like to use this oil. This is argan oil. I got this from Publix, but you could use any oil that basically works for your hair. I like to use argan oil or coconut oil, but I don't know. I have no oil, and I know a lot of other naturals do too. But I like to use this argan oil. It's by Via Natural, and this was the gel I was talking about by Style Factor, the Edge Booster Strong Hold and Styling. I have mixed reviews about it. I think it gives you more definition than hold, and then sometimes it gives you more hold than definition. It all depends on what products it mixed with and how clean your hair is. And I like to use this gel too. It gives me nice hold, but not like the hold, like a nice firm hold. It will give you hold like to a 3, but like this gel give you like a 7 to 10 hold, depending on the products. Like it depends on all the other factors, but it will always be a better hold than this, the main choice. What is it called? Crystal Orchid biotin infused styling. I like this because it's biotin infused, and I also take biotin vitamins. And this is my heat protecting spray I use. You could get, I don't want to say get any heat protecting spray, but try to get something that you know that's actually doing something. I used to buy the big ones, but I just bought this because it was just something quick to grab, and I already had gels. But the Got to Be Glued in the black packaging, it has a nice, like I was saying, with the heat protecting spray. To add on what I was saying before, I was talking about the Got to Be Glued. Try to get something that you know that's actually gonna protect your hair from heat. Don't just get it because, oh, heat protecting spray. Because you basically don't want to do that. You're gonna be wasting money, and it's gonna be a waste of product because you bought something that doesn't even protect your hair from heat. So I just did this video to show you guys what I actually use in my hair. And I want to do a natural hair tutorial. I was supposed to do a natural hair tutorial on this, but I already put it in. And if you're natural, you know what I mean. Like when you put a bun in or a ponytail in and it already forms, it's like harder to do the style. But next time I have my natural hair out, or if I end up rewashing my hair, I will end up rewashing my hair. before I get natural hair. I'll be sure to give you guys a natural hair tutorial, because I know a lot of people are wondering how I get my buns to be this voluminous even after, because I know people be like, oh, is that voluminous and full because you just blew out? But sometimes people blow out their hair and they have thick, long, well, now I'm gonna say my hair is long, like medium length hair like lines, and their buns don't come on as full and as shaped as mine's. Everybody have different do their buns or their puffs or their ponytails, so I want to be able to show you guys how I was able to kind of form my hair to do this. But thank you guys for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Video suggestions or feedback in the comment section. And make sure you follow me on Instagram at HaitianDoll.Sophia. HaitianD0LL.Sophia. Don't be stressed. HaitianDoll.Sophia out.